That's true, both 3 and 0, and they both came from the first sector of the tournament.
Yeah, interesting that the 2, 3, and 0 teams, just based on the luckiness or randomness of the draw, ended up against each other. Shocks to start off, Apex as well. Cash, a very good map for G2. MBK behind quad has to make up for the fact that Terrace did at least kill back onto Shocks. The damage has been done, so we do down to 14 already. They've rotated in body. Doesn't realize Automatic's immediately behind him, but he's the only one left, and Kenny's able to get the shot immediately after. Down by default from the CTs to slow the approach of Cloud9. Got an okay amount of nades still to work with. Smokes left for the CTs though, just one. It's in the hands of Kenny. Kenny's going to rotate back as well toward the car. Basically tried to stack up A from range, and Shocks get smoked off top highway, meaning that it's open now for Cloud9. Stewie confirms that by peeking out, realizing that no one's up close, so no one trying to play inside of the smokes. They'll clear quad.
Stewie runs into them flames there.
I think he was more worried that the smoke was dissolving and he didn't want to be exposed to highway, but he'll take the damage and call it, I guess, return on an investment of getting the position.
Yeah, very good shot here. G2 focusing on a retake mentality is now a 4 versus 2. Tackling the mid-off shot though. Leaves himself in a 3 versus 1, and he can't manage to pick it up. MBK and Shocks finishing off there. Nice approach from Cloud9. They managed to get towards the A bomb site. Bomb planted. 4 and 4 the retake there, but G2 too strong, ready to retake together. Pinstring the bomb site. Kenny S hitting some wonderful shots at the AW.
Qualifying teams have provided the storylines today. As you say, Cloud9 and G2 were both there, but who expected such a slow start to the Legends? Tarek will get Apex. Gives them something to work with. Stewie's extremely low, so he'll go information hunting. Certainly in trade's favor the defense. I always find a Cash, especially if you can get it down to 3 men remaining CT. As Andrews pointed out earlier, you almost have to gamble on how to play the defense because there's just so much time required in the rotations.
Oh, good nade from G2 though. Does a ton of damage. Smoke towards highway. Almost off beneath him at the boost, and Shoxy here has to at least find 1 kill. He hits them all around him. He's about the more passes. He may kill the aggro away, but it might not be enough. Spots Stewie. He's at 1 HP. How did he survive that one? Actually gets another kill on towards Shoxy. Could actually do a little bit more with this. Wow. Wonderful work from Stewie. Can't find the killing blow on Shoxy. But the CTs can't hold the advantage. Now a 2-on-2.
Puts it low enough on Shocks that Rush is able to capitalize.
Yes.
Shocks didn't even need to shoot. I think once his teammate shot at his first target, he said, oh, hang on, I want some of that. But either way, you're right. Stewie did well to get away, did good damage. Kenny, great shot back in before the smoke blooms, and he'll take down Rush immediately. Skadoodle can't afford to take that fight. Up close, AWP wants to get bomb planted. Kenny, just by going through, realizes that's exactly what he's doing and doesn't need to take the fight. So Skadoodle at least gets bomb planted. Now he still has the 1 versus 2. The smoke down as well. Kenny has to be careful not to get caught. He's missed. He went to the knife thinking he could get away from it because he knew that Skadoodle's just as inclined to hit an up-close op shot as well, but NBK still holds true.
I thought Skadoodle had that one. It felt like it when Kenny S made the error, trying to jump in, missing the no-scope, went for the knife. He didn't buy any nades or helmet. He must be doing something like a crazy push somewhere. Yeah,
down.
bodies and squeaky door.
Yeah, absolutely. Body to get taken down. Shocks to trade it off, though. So the MP9 goes down quickly.
Oh, fully blind. Kenny does take down Stewie there. I do like this play from GT. You can see this is a set piece from there. They said they've based the buy around the back or nades. He goes in first to bait Shoxy to actually pick up the frag eventually. A 3 versus 2. Kenny has with 2 wonderful frags towards the B bomb site. You see automatic left on 16 HP. Tarek picks up the orb. Bomb still down towards middle though. Flashbangs to try and make the CTs uncomfortable, but they're not peeking this whatsoever.
Bounced off underneath of vent position. 58 seconds. Bomb available to Tarek. Pick it up. Thought he grabbed it on the first time, but it went back. Automatic. Waiting to time this with Tarek and walking out the door. NBK will be able to spot that. He already can, and easily takes Automatic down. So Tarek now in a 1 versus 3 with a WP. He's going to try and battle off against MBK and isolate that fight at least before such time that Shock should be able to spot him from the truck, and Shock should go now. Well traded for thought, but double up. Kenny with 1. Still be able to hold angle sufficiently. Interesting boost going on for Shocks and body, and it works as well inside of Z Connector as Shocks gets above the smoke, and Automatic never saw it coming. So that pulls them up by 1, and they'll rotate around immediately. Again, just to note, G2's been playing very passively in A. Their default, at least most commonly, seems to be outside of the A site, waiting to get information at middle and then rotating back in late.
Yeah, it's been working really well for them. Those retakes on the A bomb side, the double AWP as well, allows them to play quite deep on the sites. But here we go towards another B split. Middle has been taken by Cloud9. They'll poise themselves towards events. 3 in B storage. Tarek looking for rotations right now. They have got a smoke for Heaven and CT spawn if they wish to deploy them. Tarek in towards the checkers now, and Apex, that incendiary will be very good. Actually hold him at bay for quite a while to allow the rotations to come through. They double stack the incendiaries, and they're sitting another wonderful shot there. He's hit 2 so far. A bit of a comeback now. 3 versus 1. Tarek once again has to go huge for Cloud9. It does not look likely. He's got 10 seconds on the clock, and now he finds his grave. Body takes him down, and it'll be 9.
Great smokes from Cloud9, both top highway and Z connector to get out. And they go quick. Now Body is going to be forced to turn backwards from the forklift. Good find at Shocks. Great find from Derek to get Body. That's opened things up. Finally, they get mid-control, and it works because they hit a perfect shot at Truck to get them inside of the site.
It's looking really good for Cloud9 right now. Automatic pretty much guarantees the round there, focusing on the connector, stopping those rotations. Nice, fast ace play. I think those set pieces where Cloud9 are going to find their success. Automatic should get this kill up, which he does. Really nice, clean round there. The smoke towards the other side of that smoke, but can't do anything about it for now. Apex looking to get a little bit aggressive here. Smokes deep towards the B storage area, and that's such a sick play. You can see that lineup he's got ready and waiting. Skadoodle wait till the AWP actually gets taken down. He has no idea where it came from. 4 on 4. Was Tarek to trade a frag at least? Yeah, and they have got the mid control.
Exactly that. It was mid. It was Shocks that went down inside of the vents, so that opens them mid one more time. Problem is they don't have quite the same timing as a position at forklift to overwhelm. Good shot again, NBK. Oh, and Stewie.
He hit him. Hit Rush.
Oh, he's got him. Twice he hit him through the wall. Brilliantly done from NBK. I was about to say Rush could try and swing, but he's already tagged. Doesn't even get that far. He caught about, I think, his baby toe on the second shot, but it's good enough.
Tarek makes his way towards the B bomb site. What a round it's been so far. 4 on 2. I dare say it though. Cloud9 can win this. With the Molotov available, which means it goes towards Heaven, which it does. Tarek is going towards CD spawn. He has to make a play here, and he does spot one of them. Can't hit the shot, and there's actually low HP NBK in front of him. That's what they had to do. It's working out so far, and the bomb is planted.
NBK, thankfully for the sake of HP, is the one with the AWP. So Body and Apex, both with rifles, can still afford to get somewhat aggressive. The kit is with Body. The other two do not have one, so that's a factor. He's gone down as well, and Tarek again with the kill. You are right. They've certainly got a chance now as Automatic goes out, swings wide, hits Apex. That's the high HP player. NBK, this was a 4 versus 2 for G2, is going to have to back off with the AWP, and now it's G2 in save state because money is very low. That's such a brilliant call made by Tarek at that point. Knowing he's in the 4 versus 2, planting and turtling on the bomb side wasn't going to be good enough. They have a smoke down there. He runs with his back. The synergy of his teammate there saying, flash me through. They're at the vents, and Apex has to smoke behind him. In fact, they double smoked that, so... Okay, one was dissolving, my mistake. I saw the mini-map. Had to smoke behind him just to get safety, to get out of the vents, so that's bleeding out the utility. In fact, there's no smokes left, and Body's down already. Great start. Tarek again to take out Kenny S. Apex has to find angle. In transition, nearly snaps back. In fact, he did get 2. He got Skadoodle down as well before Tarek got the trade, so extremely well done from Apex in the middle of the floor. Rush, meanwhile, lurking late, will find Shocks and close it out. So Cloud9 at least make up for it. Apex nearly changed that when he had no position to do so. Not quite the Superman, doesn't have the armor to go with it, but he's still going to try to find the shots. And as he forces them off the team forces them off the angle. Forced Automatic back and forth. He actually let his teammates slide by undetected. It's going to give them a 3 versus 3 inside of the site when it all transpires, allowing the bomb to go down as well for G2. And Kenny is just going to sit to wait. Make that all 3 down into the inside of the site, but they need to find the angles to get the shots, and subsequently they cannot do so. It's Skadoodle with as many kills this round as he's had in the entire game. He's up to 4. Yeah. But none more important as Cloud9 will make it 10-6. Yeah, those are some of the most important. Flash for his teammate if he wants to. Apex over the top, toward the sandbags. Good shot, Rush. Inside of the cubbies, the crossfire firmly established. With Rush is drawing their attention. Tarek tries to swing out wide to get a better angle. That's just going to force Shocks forward. But Shocks is more than willing to go, and he gets 2 as well. Rush, even though he had only 5 HP, goes down to Shocks. How has he survived that? What a play.
in the flames. They didn't see it coming. He manages to nail 2, leaves himself on 5 HP, but gets them right in the round here. And he will be dropped eventually. He's in a 2 versus 1, his body. He'll spot the nade coming from short and just rush in towards the B side. Apex will join him now. And now Body patrols the vents, and it's looking like a very promising plan now.
Plant certainly is, but is the retake any better? Both have kits. Make that just automatic with a kit, but he's got one to work with nonetheless, and he's got the HP advantage as well. 11 for Body, 29 for Apex. He knows where the first and the second are based on the call, but good timing, Apex. Flash was inconsequential. It was the
Skidoo gets Molotov down a position.
waiting. Stewie's so close around the corner and Body. Had the angle lined up all too easily. Skadoodle wants that shot back. Little does he know that Kenny's also out toward Toxic. Good flash timing. Skadoodle's got to run. They want to catch him before he gets the inside of the site. Small pit, not enough. His Body already gets that angle as well, and Kenny follows to Tarek. The round easily going the way of G2.
Especially with Shoxy watching towards middle. Automatic will get 1, and that's the bomb being dropped. There's still plenty of time to get down. 4 versus 2 now. One of the players having no armor, interesting enough. Rush with just a UMP.
To back off this as well, because just the UMP armor for automatics is fair enough, but no kits. Good round. Interesting choice to try and get late B information. When Skadoodle actually didn't get much himself to secure, or at least relay that it was safe or not.
Yeah, the problem is, obviously Stewie doesn't have the vision we do, but if you'd waited like 5 more seconds, they had such a perfect crossfire there with Skadoodle to take all the aggro away. They'd just been a little bit more patient with that one. There was no real reason to push that. They hadn't shown anything towards middle or A. Just a little bit impatient. Around the corner he goes. He gets taken down. Skadoodle then flashed, falls back into a horrible position. Just had to hold up and be confident.
Quad. Bounce Molotov back to cover fence. The deep one to cover backside of quad. Kenny no longer has to worry about either of those angles. He can just watch exactly there in front of the quad toward default. Automatic knows that he can't afford to peek wide. Flash out, has to get Apex. I don't think it's possible. Okay, turns around. I thought they were both blinded at the same amount of time that it might have given automatic again.
Really good smokes here. Very basic but very effective. One towards the forklift position, one in front of the bomb side. Flashbangs go in, Strike as a unit, and the Orb doing work. Now Kenny has lovely stuff to take down Rush, and he's not done quite yet, it seems. Looks towards Highway, but the CTs have already decided to save their 2 M4s. It will be 14-7 here. Good start with the pistol. Tarek with 25 frags. It's actually top fragging on the server, but it's not enough.
No, I know. He's been sick. He's been awesome. He's been in-game leading and in-game leading.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well then, 4 players will survive for G2, starting to really establish themselves now financially. Orb will survive, and remember, we've only seen rifles ready for Skadoodle. He's had it once in the CT half, the AWP that is, and didn't really work out. Stewie and Tarek. Skadoodle with an aggressive angle. Double orb setup, just a note for the CT forces. Has to start hitting some shots now. There it is, better, but trade comes in straight away.
Yeah, great shot in return from Kenny.
You see these, they're ready for that. They're happy with that trade as well. It actually benefits the T's.
Massively. The defense is very thinned out. Now, the one benefit of this is Stewie sneaking in behind them. If they're slow enough getting out of A main, he could strike. He's already toward the backside of lockers, and he's got information, but he hasn't got the shots yet. Automatic, meanwhile, take it down. Stewie is perfectly positioned, and Rush burns Shox alive. That all worked out based on a pin.
He definitely has more money. He's got 4K left over to buy nades, but he's just going to throw himself in, knowing he doesn't have to throw any grenades, and just look for headshots only.
Spotted toward ticket. Shox knows they're there. Good find. Body actually got the shot instead, and Shox now can look inside of the site, but automatic not detected yet behind quad. Will pop out and take Shox. Great response therefore by Kenny, and Kenny's gotten Stewie. It's just Skadoodle left. 1 versus 3.
They can't
just
find the
hit
bomb.
the first shot. You're right, they can't. I think it's on top. Okay, they did get it. I thought it might have been on top of quad.
He was running around with his knife out for so long there, but he finally gets it. Could win this. Bomb should be planted out, and open plan at that.
Quiet game for Skadoodle, by the way. 6 kills. Gets this. Unlikely based on that stat line, but it would be the best thing he's done all game. Flashed off in the open, completely.